Jimmy, thank you for coming in. I'd like you to start with a little bit about yourself. So, your age, what you do.
I'm 59. I'm a retired accountant. Have no children. I wasn't particularly active in my latter years. In my younger days, I did cross country and hockey, but during working life, very little exercise really, and very sedentary as an accountant. I've had a few health issues, coronary problems, and in fact that's what stimulated me to come along to the classes.
And when you said about your general working life, you said did you ever go to a gym or, you know?
Many times. I think I'm probably fairly typical. I must have signed up to many gyms and gone for between 2 weeks and 2 months and jacked it in. So a dozen, 2 dozen times I've done that. So to be honest, this is the first time at the Health Hub that I've actually managed to stay the course for like more than a year. So
that's good, isn't it? Yeah, really good. Yeah. So what was the reason for? I mean, you mentioned about your heart issues.
Yeah.
So you obviously came have coronary. Was it heart attack? Was it stents or?
I had some stents and
Yeah.
I had 2 heart attacks. So that was one of the main drivers for coming. In fact, the cardiac nurse suggested to come along. But also, having retired, I wasn't terribly active and I was just putting on a little bit of weight, and particularly with cardiac problems, I need to be a little bit more careful, and so I needed some regular exercise, and it's working very well. I come twice a week, doing it regularly, and that really is helping stabilise my weight.
Yeah. And were you said about your weight? Was there anything else you weren't having your body? Were you finding? Was your back hurting? Was was your body getting stiffer? Anything like that?
Absolutely. A function of just getting older is your joints do start sort of seizing up. Just getting out of the car, getting out of bed, it takes you 5 minutes to warm up. So I think it's really important to keep everything moving, so that keep your flexibility for as long as possible. And I was very conscious of the fact that I was becoming less mobile, so I do need the regular exercise.
Why do you feel the classes started working for you rather than anything else you've done before in the past?
There's, I think, 2 reasons the classes work for me. One is the sociability, and second, the inclusivity. What I mean by that is, from the very first session, you always work with a partner, and we were told by the instructor that we should exercise so you're slightly out of breath, just about breaking into a sweat, but you should be able to talk to whoever you're exercising with.
Yeah.
And that really does make it very, very sociable. In fact, so much so, you don't really notice you're doing the exercises half the time.
Yeah. And
the inclusivity, we do have quite a wide age range. I know there's at least a 40-year age range in some of the classes I come to. And it's a good split between men and women. It's usually about 50-50.
Yeah.
And there's no embarrassment either on either part of the men or the women. It's just very inclusive and sociable. I really enjoy it.
And how does life look now? So now you're like fitter. So you said when you retired, you weren't as fit. You're probably very stressed, weren't you, working long hours?
Absolutely.
And you were gaining some weight. So how does life feel now for you? Now you're exercising, you're being a more active person.
It's very much better. I was genuinely worried about my creeping weight, and it absolutely has stabilised. I know diet has a lot to do with that as well, and I still have to be careful, but I'm delighted that through working on the diet, but also the regular exercise, that weight is stabilising, has stabilised. So I feel much, much happier, as does my GP.
That's good, yeah. And is there any recommendations? So for anyone out there, what would you recommend someone, what would you recommend to do? They're in your position, they've just retired, they're not sure what to do, they're not sure about going to a local gym rather than coming to us. Would you recommend?
I absolutely would recommend. I think it's an old phrase that people have probably heard many times before, that when it comes to exercise, the most difficult step is that step outside your front door. I would say make that step, and I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised how enjoyable it is, and that you almost don't recognise you're doing exercise whilst you're doing it. So please come along.
Thanks very much for your time anyway.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Yeah.